Hello everyone, welcome back to the Riverhawk Perspective. I'm your host Wesley Simons along with Lydia Hidlay, sophomore member of the field hockey team here. Lydia, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Wes.
It was great having a couple conversations before the camera was rolling about all these different things. Obviously field hockey player in your second year on the team. A little bit of a change in roles as you were mentioning as well. Just speak a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my freshman year, well actually before that, in high school, I was a midfielder all 4 years, and then when I came here, I did a little bit of that, and then I played forward for a little, which is pretty different, and now I play defense. So I've been around the whole field pretty much, but I was lucky this past year I got to play with Annalise Smith and Kari Schmidt. Two great field hockey players, have a lot of knowledge.
Really good names right there.
Yep, have a lot of knowledge on the defensive end of the field. So I was lucky to learn from them, and I think I fit well there. So I've been enjoying it. It's good.
Yeah, only one game that you didn't start all season long. Obviously a difficult end in the semifinal match, but obviously looking forward to some things that you have coming up next year. Obviously, I know you're probably in the workouts and training and all those different things that you have to do in the off season. So I'm sure you guys are going to get back either to that level or even further at the next year. So that's also really good. Wrestling in your family apparently is a big topic.
Yeah.
Just explain a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I pretty much will talk about my brothers to anybody that will listen.
Nice.
I think everybody knows that, but my oldest brother played football at Ursinus. He was a strong safety, so he's much older than me, but he was the first to be a college athlete, so I looked up to him a lot. And then my two other older brothers wrestled at NC State. Hayden, he's the middle one, he graduated and he's doing some freestyle wrestling now. And Trent's still in college, he's wrestling, he has a match tonight.
Nice.
He's number 3 in the nation, so I'm a proud little sister.
Pretty
but
good.
yeah, everything I know is from them. Everything I do is for them. They're very inspirational and good role models for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking about your hometown as well, Lewistown, right below State College, where Penn State University obviously is located with a pretty decent wrestling program, I might add. So talk a little bit about that and how your brothers, obviously when they're at North Carolina State, factor in that rivalry.
Yeah, so that's a question that I get all the time, like why they didn't go there. But I think they always just wanted to do something for themselves. We were never really connected to Penn State, I wouldn't say. Football fans, my brother Heath's a Penn State football fan, but wrestling there I don't think really was ever on their mind. I think they wanted to go their own way, do their own thing, and it definitely worked out for them.
Yeah,
so,
no, definitely. I mean, it's no slouch being at North Carolina State, being a Division I wrestler in both of them. Obviously, your older brother being a strong safety, at Ursinus is nothing to slouch at as well, because I know Susquehanna team has played Ursinus in the past, always gives them a good run, always has a really good game in those terms. So awesome that you are continuing the legacy of Hidlay's siblings that are college athletes, which is really cool. Also, a little bit of another factor. Trent is number 3, like Lydia said, in his weight class in Division I. The number 1 guy is a member of the Penn State wrestling staff, so there might be a little digging in that as well. Exactly. I can see where you're getting a little fired up and the competitive juices are definitely flowing. But that's awesome to hear that your entire family is having success in that aspect. So a little bit about academics. Also had a bit of a transition going from first to second year. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I started as a finance major and kind of realized that maybe that wasn't for me. I didn't really love it, and I think maybe I just kind of chose that because one of my brothers does that, so I wasn't really sure, so I went with that. But I switched to accounting this semester, and I love it. It's perfect for me. I was saying to Wes, it takes a very specific type of person to be an accountant, but it works for me, and I love it, so it's good so far.
I don't know if those are forced words or they're actually passionate words.
It seems passionate words.
And that's a good thing, definitely. You got to find something that you can see yourself doing, definitely down the course of things. I myself was accounting for 1.5 years here at Susquehanna. Changing to marketing, it wasn't really my pace, but like Lydia, it's something that I want to do in terms of marketing and trying to find what I think could have success in my life over the long period. Right now, with those 4 years, it seems like it goes really quick. But you kind of have to, even though you don't fall into a certain category, you kind of have to find what you think would be the best thing for you to do for your career. And I'm glad you're finding that. And if you make a change as well out of accounting into something else, that's fine too. Exactly. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but you can all get your business curriculum classes and everything. But yeah, I'm sure you're going to be fine with that, and I know you're a really good student along with that as well. So, a couple side things that you like to do, like hobbies. And I know Breaking Bad is one of those things, and watching that. Just tell me a little about that.
I love Breaking Bad. That's my favorite TV show.
Nice.
So if anybody watching has never seen it, definitely try it. Breaking Bad, Ozark is great. Spin-off show called Better Call Saul of Breaking Bad. That's a great one. But yeah, I pretty much just play field hockey here and go to the CAF with my friends. And
another hot topic.
I'm a CAF supporter.
Okay, there you go.
I don't really hear CAF slander. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, they do a lot of great things over there at the cafeteria. And
good chicken patty.
Oh yeah, and then chicken parm as well. I know is a positive one. So definitely good to hear that you have those side hobbies as well. Obviously, the rest and recovery aspect, being a full-time student along with a full-time Division III athlete. At the same time, you got to find that spot to just, relax. And I'm sure that Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad and Ozark are those shows that you can do that, Lydia. So thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Wes.